On February 2025, billionaire Asif Aziz just dropped £220 million on another London hotel. The St. Giles on Tottenham Court Road, 732 rooms, prime West End location. For most people, that's just another business deal, another billionaire expanding his empire. But here's what makes it interesting. This is the same man who turned part of the Trocadero building, one of London's most famous landmarks, into a mosque. Yeah, a mosque in Piccadilly Circus. And with his latest purchase, people are asking, is he planning to do it again? The answer, we don't know yet. But the story of what he already pulled off is absolutely wild. It involves massive protests, political battles, death threats, and a plan that made zero financial sense. His name is Asif Aziz. They call him Mr. West End. And what he did at the Trocadero is something most people said was impossible. Born in Tanzania, Aziz came to Britain with nothing. Literally nothing. He started out working in his uncle's textile shop in the 1980s, learning the trade, grinding it out day after day. Fast forward a few decades, and this man owns more of central London than almost anyone else. They call him Mr. West End. His property portfolio, over £2 billion. He owns the Trocadero building. You know, that massive landmark right next to Piccadilly Circus? The one everyone's walked past 1,000 times? That's his. But here's where it gets interesting. In 2005, Aziz bought the Trocadero for £220 million. A pure business move. The building's got history. It used to be a famous entertainment complex, restaurant, shops, the works. He had big plans for it, but something was missing. London's Muslim population was exploding. Thousands upon thousands of people working in the West End, in Soho, around Piccadilly. And where were they supposed to pray? There was literally nowhere. People were praying in alleyways, in basements, in storage rooms, scattered across the city, trying to find any quiet corner for Jummah. Aziz saw this, and he made a decision. He was going to build a mosque right there, in the heart of London, in one of the most valuable buildings in Britain. The financial logic? Zero. You're taking prime London real estate and converting it into a community space that makes no money. From a business perspective, it's insane. But Aziz didn't care. In 2017, he announced his plans. A massive mosque, capacity for 1,000 worshippers. Purpose-built, professional, a proper space where Muslims could pray with dignity. The response was immediate. Far-right groups went ballistic. Protests, campaigns, hate mail. They called it an invasion. They said it would change the character of London. All the usual rhetoric. Local residents raised concerns about noise and crowds. Westminster Council meetings turned into battlegrounds. The media had a field day. For 3 years, Aziz fought. He met with community groups. He adjusted plans. He listened to concerns. He compromised. And then in 2020, he did something that shocked everyone. He canceled the entire project. Just like that, after all the work, all that investment, all those plans, he pulled the plug. The people thought it was over. The far-right group celebrated. Critics said he had given up. They were all wrong. Aziz went back to the drawing board. This time he got smarter. Instead of 1,000 capacity mosque that would make headlines, he proposed something smaller, a community center with space for 390 worshippers. Less dramatic, more diplomatic, harder to oppose. He resubmitted the plans in 2022. And in May 2023, Westminster City Council approved it. The Piccadilly Community Center was officially happening. Here's what makes this brilliant. The actual prayer space is tiny, less than 1.5% of the entire building, 3 floors in the basement. That's it. But it's in Piccadilly Circus. Think about what that means. Muslims working in the West End no longer have to scramble around looking for places to pray. They've got a proper facility, clean, professional, dignified, right in the center of one of the world's greatest cities. The critics still complained, of course. Some called it Islamization. Others worried about traffic, the usual noise. But the Aziz Foundation shut it down fast. They released statements. They clarified the facts. They emphasized it's a small community space, not a mega mosque takeover. And you know what? It worked. The project's moving forward. Construction's happening. And soon, hundreds of Muslims will have a place to pray in the heart of London. Now, there's a story floating around online that Aziz was once denied the chance to pray at a hotel, which motivated him to buy it and turn it into a mosque. Great story. Very cinematic. Very inspiring. Also, completely made up. Aziz bought the Trocadero in 2005 for business reasons. The mosque plans came later, born from seeing a genuine need in the community. The truth is actually better than the myth, because this isn't a revenge story. It's not about proving someone wrong or getting payback. It's about a man who made it to the top and chose to use his success to serve his community. Asif Aziz could have done anything with that building. Hotels, luxury apartments, high-end restaurants, all of them would have made him richer. Instead, he chose to build a mosque in Piccadilly Circus, where it makes zero financial sense. And that's exactly why it matters. Because when you've got everything, when you are worth billions, when you literally own the West End, what do you do with it? Asif Aziz gave us his answer. And soon, that answer will be echoing with a call to prayer right in the heart of London.